Hey guys, welcome back. Defi, degens, drip, and farm for poverty. So this is a legitimate inquiry, but technically clickbait because I haven't paid for it yet. But I'm going to show you in this video, if you stick around, how not only is this feasible, it's actually sustainable, and I'm going to show you at what price drip would need to be for me to get this done by the end of the year. So I know right off the bat, $30K for a vacation for two people sounds insane from where I'm currently sitting at, but I was curious to know, one, I'd heard about the Burj Al Arab in Dubai, and I was like, I know it's quote unquote a seven-star hotel and one of the most expensive hotels vacation stays in the world. So I was like, you know what? How much does it cost to stay there? Right. That's the kind of the beauty of drip. It gives us the ability to dream, achieve financial freedom, do things we never thought we could do. Be that to buy a car, buy a house, just live day to day without having to work for somebody. Everybody's dreams are different, but I decided I wanted to look into this, and I wanted to make sure that this was actually one of the most luxurious hotels in the world. So I went ahead and did a Google search, scrolled through all these, some really cool places that I didn't even know about that I might check out. This could be a cool bucket list that Drip could pay for, but we scroll all the way down to the bottom. If you haven't ever heard of this hotel, you may have seen this image. It is in Dubai, and it is the seventh tallest hotel in the world. I think it was the tallest at one point, and that's where it got the 7-star rating from when it was first built. Technically, there are still only 5 stars, but now they've built a couple of other hotels that fit into this category. And I believe the pronunciation is Burj Al Arab. I Googled it just to check and see. But anyway, super expensive. And one night in the suite, which has this 24 karat gold leaf, is $28,000 a night. Obviously won't be staying there, but that doesn't mean you can't stay at this hotel and experience it. And they actually give you a tour of that room if you stay there anyway for free. So went ahead and decided to look it up, get some more information on it, because I wanted to see how realistic is this goal. Is it just a pipe dream, or can it be achieved? And that's what we're going to dig into. I'm going to show you just how realistic this actually is and the power of drip and how this can be done literally by the end of this year. And I've spec'd out some dates. So first I want to show you guys the inside of this hotel. This is the actual one that I went ahead and went to booking.com to look at the price for. So it's not the cheapest room and it's not the most expensive, but it has a panoramic view of like the seaside or the beach. This is like a man-made beach. They made this themselves. It's got an upstairs and the downstairs. I got this on 1.4x, so you can come back and watch it on your own if you want a little slower tour through the facility. There's no audio on here. The guy is just walking through. So you'll see it also has buffering. Not what I wanted it to have. All right. So it has a really nice layout, and I think you get like, a butler and other stuff like room service. Not room service, but like actual like maid and stuff like that for your suite. You see it's got jacuzzi tub, bidet, toilet, shower and jacuzzi tub. So quite the amenities. Is it worth the price I'm going to show you guys? I don't know, but is it worth checking off the bucket list and saying you stayed there if you can get there and do this? Yes, I think so. And Dubai is a really nice place to visit. I've only flown through and stayed overnight once, but I've had friends and family that have visited there, and it is really, really nice. Also, it can be very expensive, but there are also some very cheap things you can do in Dubai as well. So not everybody is a multi-million or billionaire to visit here or live here, but just giving you a heads up of the room. So that would be the room that I did pick out, and went to booking.com to get my numbers so that I have something to estimate. And for 6 nights, it is 20 grand, not including the other $4,000 worth of tax. So that already sounds like ludicrous. Like, damn, who the hell can afford to pay for this? Crypto can't do that, but you'll be surprised because Drip definitely can. So I went and took this number. Then, of course, I got to get there. So I decided to do a search, and if I'm going to be flying to the most expensive or luxurious hotel, I definitely wanted to fly in first class. Didn't want to go economy. That's stupid. So I decided to look up a first class ticket for 2 people. And the price ranges are $4 grand to like 4,100 when that loads. As of today, that could change a little bit. So I went ahead and used $4,100 as the price point, and this is for first class, so it's a step up from business class. And I'm going to add that to the spreadsheet. Then, of course, once you're there, what do you want to do? So I just decided to do a quick TripAdvisor search and see what's available. So ironically, things are not that expensive there. You got a yacht tour with barbecue for $50 a person, and dune safari with food. So full day tour, some more food, a lot of barbecues apparently. But you can see that the prices are not that bad for two people. Theme park, I know they have a lot of bomb-ass theme parks. That'd be kind of cool. So anyway, I decided to put in $100 per person per day, because looking at the top 10 falls under that category. So that's where I got that number from. And we put that into our spreadsheet here to see what the cost actually is. So there's the 19,602, there's the 4,000 for the tax, here's the 2 first class tickets, and $100 per person per day for activities and food. So that comes out to $33,000. Now that is indeed an insane vacation, and under normal circumstances, I definitely wouldn't do that. And I'm not saying I'm going to do this, but it definitely became more realistic just to look at this and dream a bit. But gonna give you guys some time to think, get a number in your head what you think the drip price would have to be by the end of the year to support this. Now, obviously, everybody's fountain faucet is different, but with mine currently at 2,600 drip right now, take a wild guess to see what that would be by the end of the year and would it be sustainable. So to find that out, of course, went over to our dripfi.app and typed that in and took up the number of days from now to the end of the year. Since I planned this vacation, hypothetically, I picked literally a random day in January, right after the holidays, just to see. So obviously I could change this date further out and I'd have more drip available, but just saying January 8th and then going out to the end of the year, how much drip would I have? And that's 74 drip per day. But this didn't help me actually identify how much I get from taxes and all that. And this is at the drip price of $50. So I would theoretically get $3,700 a day, but that doesn't give me a really good idea of how much I need to claim to get there. So I went to the good old handy dandy Kelly Snook calculator. And this is the one that I've been actually tracking and using for my airdrops and everything else. So if you look at today's date, August 24th, 2,639 drip, and I'm sitting at a little more than that. So this is a really good estimation because I'm using this for my airdrops. So that shows a claim for the 27th. Then this will show the claims for the 50 drip airdrop. Then the claims for airdrops in September. Then, of course, claims that I'll have to utilize to pay bills and stuff like that. So this is a much more realistic calculation. So if the drip price is $50 and I go in December and start a 4 and 3 strategy just for December, basically saying it's $50, I'll be claiming out after taxes $2,920 a day, right? That's before taxes. After taxes, net total after tax. So we don't have the actual after taxes total. But anyway, so using this calculation, I basically looked at, okay, I've withdrawn $21,000 up to this point. If drip was $50, counting all the withdrawals that I have. So it had to be at $50 above before this date for this number to actually make sense. And it would have to be $50 or more in order for me to reach the goal. So taking that into consideration, up to this claim, which is December 1st, I would have taken out $21,000. And then when I take this one out, it's now $24,252. So doing a 4 and 3 strategy all the way until the end of December, right here, right? And then I put this into my calculation, 55,481. So that's where I got these two numbers down here, 21,887, 55,481. That means I'll have a total after taxes of $33,594. Now that's after taxes, but before being sent to my account. But that pays for this trip with a sustainable drip claim model. That is insane. And that's only at $50, guys. Like, I just want to encourage you to dream a little bit and see what you can do with drip and how this can actually achieve financial freedom. So I didn't know that $50 would be that price, that this could actually be realistic for me. So that's very encouraging for me to say that I've been in drip come in almost a year and seen nothing but downward price action. But literally, with just one positive month, I could take a vacation of a lifetime, spending more money in a month than a lot of people make in a year. Now, I wouldn't continue to do that because obviously that's a quick way to go broke. But just to say you had one memorable thing that you did with drip or whatever, and everybody's goals is different, but that's impressive in my opinion that a $50 drip price and a 4-in-3 strategy could pay for 2 people to fly to Dubai first class, stay at the world's most luxurious hotel, and experience like all sorts of things. Like that is what, to me, financial freedom is all about, is being able to create these memories and create things with those that you cherish and take that with you, you know? So not to say I'm going to, again, do this every year, not even to say that I'm going to do this, but if drip gets above $50 or so, I would definitely think about this and document this on my channel for sure. So maybe this is a premonition of things to come. Keep your eyes peeled. That January date could actually be realistic. We'll see what happens. If drip gives us a nice Christmas present, $50 drip price, then hey guys, you know, I'm going to go ahead and do it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that kind of content. By all means, do your own research out there. Take a look at the things that are available. Figure out what financial freedom looks like for you. Plan that escape and that rich life. And invest in your financial future and your financial freedom. So I've been in this now since February and I haven't taken any profits. And the first thing I'm going to buy actually with drip is the sponsorship for the Cambodian Children's Fund. So that's going to be the very first claim besides the claims that I've airdropped to you guys. So my first goal is actually philanthropic, I guess you could say, giving back, give back to the community, and then now give back to those that are impoverished here in Cambodia. Then I'll look at paying my bills and then, of course, living a little. So I have my priorities, but it is pretty cool to see that in less than 4 months, this could be a reality. So yeah, if you guys like that kind of content, like and subscribe. Please help me push this content out to more people, help the drip algorithm get out to more people, and of course, live daily and achieve your impossible. See you guys.